Yeah, the conference has gone well so far. I think the two key issues that have emerged have been the different approaches to innovation, both in terms of, in theory, with David Clayton-Watkin's presentation around what the process of innovation is, and it's not just about the idea of innovation, it's about what you actually do and the practice. And I think the practice then comes through with what Dean delivered in terms of his presentation, which is innovative ways in which they're trying to engage with various audiences through social media and what have you to bring that practice and that innovation into reality. Yeah, I think Diane's examples of sort of multidisciplinary working were interesting, because when you get cross-professional boundaries in terms of meeting organisational structure, it's sometimes uncomfortable, because one professional sort of lead has to accede to the other one in terms of who's responsible. So moving the student records department out from what would be traditionally probably within an academic services or an academic administrative professional home, and putting it with the management of finance is an interesting dynamic. Because then you have different cultures in terms of those professions, yet playing into the same issue. And I think that the challenges they're facing around getting people to multitask are symptomatic of that as well. So I think it's sometimes difficult for organisations to make those switches, but once they do, I think they get the sum of the parts. I think the conference is a really important part for us of getting in touch with the members in a structured sort of way, to gather their ideas in, be it through a sort of light-hearted approach we've taken today, but there'll be some serious things discussed downstairs, and I think we often get some decent ideas back from there. I think the things we're looking for mainly are, we know what the big development is, which is the software, and we've done some other developments, task and finish groups in the last year or so, but we're hoping to get things out of the discussion today that we can focus on in the run-up or alongside the software development, and then after the software development, because we need to keep the momentum going about providing services to members. But I think a lot of it will be in relation to the organisational change that's taking place in institutions, whether it be merger and acquisitions or changes in the way they deliver the business, different models and what have you, that impact on pay and benefits and reward structures, I think the main challenges for HR are to become more consultative in the way in which they deal with areas, have more of a consultancy type approach to things, and more knowledge of the business, be it financial or product service type knowledge, so that they can go and add value through the organisation development side of the business, trying to help faculties and services innovate in their own areas, and so getting a better understanding of the business areas that they're deployed within, as opposed to sitting back and spending more time on policies and procedures and the traditional sort of HR areas. I think they need to be much more engaged with the business and the business agenda. Where ECC comes in terms of helping members, I think, is from the perspective of organisational design, role design. So once you've done job evaluation, you get a lot of information about what happens in the organisation at various levels, and detail around job design and role design. So when it comes to responding to changes in the way in which the organisation is moving, then you can analyse that data in its different levels, different aggregate levels, and use it to inform how the structures might change, and put in place the right jobs or roles designed to meet the challenge of that change by looking at what's already there. Because quite often there's a lot of data which is ignored, and people start again from scratch.